Welcome to Series 5 of the Lumix.HQ Master Ledger Earth 2.0. In this comprehensive briefing, we leave behind passive environmentalism and dive into the definitive logistical roadmap for planetary restoration. We will break down 5 hyper-advanced ecological safety nets. We'll look at chemical alkalinity enhancement to engineered mutant enzymes and airborne LiDAR systems. We'll analyze industrial direct air capture walls and tiny piezoelectric micro-robots. The ocean is dying of heartburn. In 2026, we aren't just watching coral reefs bleach, we are chemically balancing the seas. Excess carbon dioxide dissolves into seawater, turning into carbonic acid. It makes the oceans highly acidic, literally dissolving the shells of marine life before they can even grow. Under NOAA and UN environmental frameworks, engineers are scaling ocean alkalinity enhancement. Think of it like giving a giant Alka-Seltzer tablet to the entire planet. By safely releasing crushed alkaline minerals like olivine or limestone, the water's pH instantly neutralizes. This reaction allows the ocean to safely absorb thousands of tons of atmospheric CO2 without harming fish. This turning point transforms global shipping fleets into active carbon scrubbers. We restore marine ecosystems while turning the sea into our biggest ally against emissions, effectively curing the ocean's chemical hangover. Follow Lumix.HQ. Plastic recycling is mostly a myth. In 2026, we aren't melting plastic down. We are feeding it to super mutant enzymes. Less than 10% of plastic actually gets recycled. Traditional melting degrades the polymer chains, meaning a plastic bottle can only be remade a couple of times before it becomes permanent landfill trash. Grounded in NIST biochemical protocols, scientists have weaponized leaf branch compost cutinase, or LCC, enzymes. This is a complete biological rewrite of waste management. These engineered proteins act like microscopic scissors. They target petty plastics and snip the chemical bonds apart at 55 degrees Celsius, breaking it back down to its virgin chemical ingredients in hours. This unlocks an infinite zero-degradation loop. We can recycle the exact same piece of plastic forever without ever needing new oil, re-engineering evolution to eat our worst mistakes. Follow Lumix.HQ. We've been counting trees completely wrong. In 2026, we aren't guessing forest health anymore. We are scanning every single leaf from space. Traditional carbon credit tracking is broken. Corporations buy forests based on satellite photos, completely missing hidden deforestation, disease, and dead biomass rotting underneath the canopy. Using NASA multi-physics telemetry protocols, we are deploying exascale LiDAR. By firing millions of laser pulses per second from planes and satellites, we can see right through the leaves. This is full waveform mapping. The lasers bounce off the top canopy, the branches, and the soil, creating a perfect 3D digital twin that tells us the exact weight, carbon content, and water stress of the forest. This completely eliminates carbon fraud. Algorithms can detect wildfires days before they spread and trace ecological collapse in real time, giving the planet a real-time digital nervous system. Follow Lumix.HQ. Stopping emissions is no longer enough. In 2026, we have to actively vacuum old pollution straight out of the sky. Even if we stop all fossil fuels today, there are still over 1 trillion tons of legacy carbon dioxide trapped in our atmosphere, acting like a thick glass blanket cooking the Earth. Validated by international energy frameworks, we are scaling Amine-based direct air capture. This isn't a passive tree filter. This is massive industrial air purification. Massive fans pull ambient air over porous filters coated in liquid chemical amines. The amines act like a chemical magnet, binding perfectly with CO2 molecules while letting pure oxygen pass right through. The trapped carbon is then heated, concentrated, and pumped deep underground into basalt rock formations, where it turns into solid stone forever, literally pulling clean air out of a pollution crisis. Follow Lumix.HQ. The global food chain is resting on a razor's edge. In 2026, autonomous micro-robotics are stepping in to protect our crops. Natural bee populations are collapsing globally due to pesticide abuse and habitat loss. Without pollinators, we lose 1/3 of the crops that keep human civilization alive. Under strict engineering safety protocols, researchers have built PZT micro-robots. These are insect-scale autonomous drones designed to assist agriculture without replacing nature. Instead of heavy electric motors, these bots use piezoelectric lead zirconate titanate actuators. When electricity hits them, the wings flap over 100 times a second using practically zero battery power. Equipped with sub-millimeter smart cameras, these swarms navigate fields, map flower health, and delicately transfer pollen with surgical precision, building a mechanical safety net for the world's food supplies. Follow Lumix.HQ